Right guys, gonna have a little chat about angling etiquette. It seems like it's gone to pot these days. I mean, when I was younger, you know, I was around a lot of good anglers. Never ever all day, you know, purposely mess up another man's fishing. Something I've never done, never will do. But I see it more and more these days. You know, fish at any cost. You know, and you know, at the end of the day, if you turn up the lake, you've got a bucket and a swim. Yeah. You know, you might not know whether anyone's been baiting there or not, but if I had a bucket and a swim and I was still wandering around, a bloke come up to me and went, "Hello, mate. Are you going to fish that swim with a bucket?" I said, "Well, you know, what's that, mate?" And he'd go, "You know, I put a bit of bait in there. You know, I've been baiting that for a while." I'd go, "Yeah, mate, that's fine. You have it. I'm absolutely fine with that. You know, don't get me wrong. If that happened and that's the only swim left on the lake, then obviously, you know, you need to be fishing. But I see it more and more where people will purposely just go in there because they know that someone's been doing hard work. You know, fishing off the back of someone else's work. Never is it something I'd do. Never. But I see it more and more. You know, the sad thing is in carp fishing, if you catch a few fish, you're almost a target for people that just want to rawly mess it up for you. Yeah, I've seen people blast into other people's water. I've seen people go next door to a guy that's doing well, suddenly get out a grappling lead and start leading about with absolutely no intention to even fish in that swim. Come on, guys. You know, every dog has his day. You know, if you do your own work, you do your work. You know, you watch the water, you watercraft. Every dog has his day. You will come across them. You will bait an area where the fish are visiting. Your day will come. There's absolutely no need to piss on another man's bonfire. Yeah. But these days it happens a lot, and it's sad. You know, fish at any cost. People will choose a fish over friendships. You know, it's sad, very, very sad. But it's always going to be a part of it, especially nowadays. You know, the true art of angling seems to have massively gone adrift. Got a lot of people that, you know, have probably don't really understand angling and angling etiquette anyway, because they've come straight into carp fishing. You know, never trotted a float down a stream or been sitting on the seat box doing a mat, you know, fishing competition, or, you know, like a lot of myself, a lot of other people I know. You know, we all grew up, we fished for every specimen all the way up through the ranks, and then just so happens that we've just stumbled across and loved the carp fishing side of it. But yeah, it's amazing what I sit and watch, you know, and, you know, to the point where you know, it's happened to me of late. You know, set your alarm because you know, you've got an inkling what sort of person's fishing opposite you, and you set your alarm. You think he's going to recast in the dark. He's going to put his rod, you know, right on his spot. You know. True enough, that happened to me this morning. Funny enough, I knew it would. I could judge his character. I knew it was going to happen. So my thing is have respect for other anglers. If you work at it, your day will come. There's absolutely no need to ruin it for anyone else. Think about your approach and do your own fishing. Do not purposely choose to catch a carp at any cost. You know, sod him, you know, it don't matter, you know. Or if I ain't catching, he ain't catching, let's cast leads all over him, you know. That's something I've ever done, but you know, it happens more and more these days. And maybe, you know, if you're sitting there watching this thinking, yeah, that's me, well, I suggest, you know, what I'd do is change your approach, or pack up and go down the pub, you know. That way it won't matter so much, you know. But it's definitely something that's gone adrift in angling etiquette. Have a think about it, guys, you know. You know, I know there's going to be a lot of you out there saying, yeah, he's right, and this obviously ain't, you know, this is nothing to do with you guys at all. But there's a lot of people coming to the carp fishing game these days that they really do want to catch a carp at any cost, sod everyone else. So fingers crossed, this may alter the approach of some people. Anyway, I'm going to stop waffling on. If you like this video, guys, give us a thumbs up, maybe think about subscribing. I'm going to do a lot more on carp fishing, various different tactics, all sorts of different pieces, tight lines, all the best.